In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how you can furnish an unfurnished room or how to decorate an interior using different AI models. What is the best AI model for furnishing and decorating an interior? And I will teach you some tricks and strategies that will give you the best precise result based on the needs you have for that interior and based on the image that you provided. So if you're ready, let's begin. A couple of days ago, I received a message from one of our users asking for some insight or some strategies that can help us to furnish or redesign an interior. And I have created a cool system with a couple of good strategies that can help you to deliver high quality result. So first of all, what I did, I went on Google and searched for unfurnished interior. Of course, you should have these images for yourself if you want to do a redesign or furnish a unit or a room or an interior. You can use those images. Since I didn't have, I just went on Google and I found this image. I just copy and paste it inside Photoshop. And now I needed a system to write the best perfect prompt. And also I needed to understand which AI model is the best suitable option for interior design. So I ran tens of different tests to finally build a system. Now there's a link down in the description which take you to this page. This is a blog post on our Rangy website. And here we have lots of useful blog post, and here is the guide for this training. You can come here, and if you scroll down here, the complete system prompt, you can just come here and copy and paste this prompt. This is the system that we built. So it's a prompt that you can paste it inside any AI model like Claude or Gemini or ChatGPT. All you need to do is to just paste the prompt and then add the image of the interior. And what this prompt does is that first of all, it will analyze your image to understand what is the image, how is the situation there, the area, the material, the ceiling, the walls. It will analyze everything that you have there. And then based on that, it will ask you a couple of questions. Now, these matters a lot to generate the best prompt possible. So the first question is purpose. What is the purpose of this room, for what you want to furnish it? And it suggests some options. You can select from them or you can just mention some. For example, here I mentioned that I want a bedroom. The second question is about how many people are going to use it, the style that you want, color palette, mood in one word, and what equipments or what things you want to be there for sure. So after you respond to these questions, it will give you the prompt, and all you need to do is to just copy and paste the prompt inside your AI image generator. For example, here we are going to use AT image plugin inside Photoshop. All you need to do is to just paste the prompt here and select the AI model that you want and click on generate. If you don't have this AT image plugin, you can click on the link down in the description. It will take you to a page like this and you can get the plugin from here. Now, before we get to this test that I ran here for a bedroom, I have done a couple of tests for office using different AI models, and I want you to see the result of different AI models, and then I will show you the best pick. So first of all, this is the image that we have. And if I come here in the history, if I come down, this was one of the first prompts that I used to furnish this empty room as an office. So this was my prompt. I turned on most of these AI models that was working with an image as an image edit. And here I'm going to show you the result. So I wanted a modern office. Okay. So this is the result done by Qwen 2. And first of all, it's not the exact same image. So it changed the image a little and made the lens a little bit wider, but the main important thing here is that the furniture is so big comparing to our interior, which it's not reasonable. So Qwen is out of the picture. Then we have 1 2.7. Now 1 2.7 didn't change the room. It is exactly the same image, but still the furniture is too big. Imagine a person sitting here, and when he stand up, he will be as tall as here, and then goes to the windows. It will be so big. These furnitures for this room is so big, so it's not gonna work. So even though that 2.7 kept the same image, the result wasn't as we wanted. This is Seedream 4.5. Again, the furniture size is so big. And now we get to Nano Banana Pro. So this is Nano Banana Pro. The sizes and the style, everything looks correct. So Nano Banana Pro is one of the good choices for furnishing an interior or redesigning an interior. Then we have Nano Banana 2 result, which it has some good examples. For example, this one was one of the best results that I got. The sizes are almost correct and the design is also good. Then after that, I asked the AI model. So here you can, for example, when you get the prompt for the first time, if you don't like something about it, you can mention it and then it will change it for you based on what you request. So here I mentioned I want it to be an office, but I want it to be for 6 employees working like developers or programmers here. I want to have a bookshelf. I want it to be an area for 6 people. And then I started to get these results. So it got much better. We have 6 chairs here, 6 working stations, different monitors, and the sizes are correct. We have a cool bookshelf here. The plant here is amazing. So little by little, we were getting the result that we want. This was Nano Banana 2. This was done by Nano Banana Pro. I tried it several times. You can run the same prompt several times until you get the result that you want. Until I got this one. This was done by Nano Banana Pro, and everything about it was almost fine. The place of the bookshelf, the place of the tables, and the working station, the curtains, everything was perfect. Now, even though the Nano Banana 2 was also good, from time to time it was making some mistakes. For example, here we have Nano Banana 2, and even though that it was following our prompt and the sizes are more or less fine, but placing a desk like this here, blocking access to windows and curtains, is not reasonable in an interior, right? These are the things that we need to think about when we want to furnish or redesigning an interior. So even though that Nano Banana 2 is good, but Nano Banana Pro was more precise, especially when we are talking about logics and reasons. So now let's get to the bedroom example. So here, in the example that we had, I answered the questions. For example, the purpose, it is bedroom. How many people will use it? A couple. The style preference, here are some options, but if you don't see what you want here, you can just explain it. I like old American style, like buildings in New York with dark wood interiors. Then for color palette, I selected moody dark. And for mood in one word, I selected cozy. And one must-have elements, I mentioned I don't know. So feel free to answer these questions the way you want it. Don't stick to these options only, okay? These are just to help you understand it better. And then it gave me this prompt and it resulted in this image. It is good, but I felt that it is a little bit empty. It needs more room to work with. And also the sizes was working fine, so we had no issue with the sizes. So I wrote some things that I had in my mind, that the room is a little bit empty, add more stuff to it. I asked a question about the Iranian carpet here, because I asked for New York style, but I saw an Iranian carpet, and it mentioned that back then it was very common to use Iranian carpet in old style New York interiors. And that looks amazing. Anyway, it revised the prompt. It gave me the prompt. I ran one more test and I got the result that I wanted. I also mentioned you can change the color of walls to match the interior, and everything looks perfect. The room looks perfect. The curtains, the wall color is amazing. The dark wood that we have in the furniture, the carpet looks amazing. And if you just compare it with the original image that we had, just look at it. This is the original unfurnished, and this is the furnished one. Unfurnished, furnished. And you can keep doing this. You can convert this room to any room that you want with any purpose and get a good result with just this simple system by just using this prompt, answering the questions, and then make some changes based on what you want until it gives you the final prompt that satisfies you. Of course, when you're happy with the result, but you want to make some changes, you don't need to come back here and ask the AI model to rewrite a new prompt for you and you start from scratch. You can keep the same thing that you have. All you need to do is to just come here in the prompt and mention that, for example, on the left side of this room, add a desk or a table with a mirror for putting perfumes or makeup stuff there. And then you can get some other results like this based on your needs, okay? So this was a very simple yet a powerful strategy to furnish or redesign an interior. I'm sure you can use it to create cool stuff with it. Again, if you don't have this plugin at the image, you can download it from the link down in the description. It will take you to a page like this. You can read more about the plugin, watch some of the tutorials, see what you can do with this plugin. And from time to time, almost every month, when a new AI model comes out, we will update the plugin, we will add new features to it. So a lot of people, a lot of our users are very happy with this plugin. You can get it from here. And then when you purchase this plugin, it comes with a video tutorial on how to set it up. And after you set it up, you get this plugin here. It also has a pro section where you can restore old damaged images, which is really good. You can upscale images with higher qualities. Let me show you. Let's try it on this image. I'm gonna decrease the size to, let's say, 800 in height. And this is our image. And now I'm gonna use, let's say, crystal. Select the whole image. And when you use an AI model under it, you can see the settings. I'm gonna jump onto 6x. Okay, so make it 6 times bigger and click on generate. And it usually, for an upscale, especially if the resolution is not so high, it will take a couple of seconds, less than a minute usually, to prepare the image. And let's wait for it to complete. It almost took 35 seconds and the result is ready. Let's zoom back. And this is what we have. If I zoom in, we can see all the little details, even on the carpet. This was what we had before. And this is the upscaled version. We can see even the details on the blanket. So even if you design an interior or furnish an interior and you want a high quality image out of it, maybe to print it or to show it to the customer, you can upscale it to increase the quality. Of course, here beside crystal, we also have magnific, which is really good as well and very realistic. You can use this one too. So this was all about the Etty image plugin. If you have any question about it, you can write it down in the comments. And if you are interested in this kind of tutorials, you can like it and leave a comment. This way I will understand you are interested and I'm gonna make more tutorials for you like this. If you are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, click on subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss our upcoming trainings and tutorials. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you soon on the next one.